Hi, we're the Toxhards, and you're watching MAVs FISHBOWL!
Alright, I'll go for it. I'll pick first. If you could have a superpower, which would you choose? Honestly, probably teleportation. People say flying because it gets you easier. I'm like, even easier, you just snap your fingers and you're there. And we can miss all this driving around on the road and stuff. Fly. I want to fly a lot. I want to be like Lenny Kravitz and fly away. Yeah.
Super strength would be really helpful on the road.
Yeah, I mean, the teleportation is probably the one to go.
Teleportation gang.
This next one, best Halloween song. Oh my god.
I have a playlist.
I know Rocky Horror is very year-round, but does Rocky Horror count as Halloween?
Gotta be, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Science fiction double feature from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I love the Monster Mash, and I'm not sorry.
I almost said the Monster Mash.
Oh, this is a deep cut. The David S. Pumpkins SNL. I'm David S. Pumpkins!
How's it hanging? I'm David Pumpkins.
A cultural icon. What's that fucking song? Will Smith. Thought I had a nightmare on my street.
Can't believe that there's a nightmare on my street.
They watched Nightmare on Elm Street, and then he had a scary dream about it, and he wrote a song. Either that or like any Black Sabbath song.
Oh, this is good for us. Favorite fast food. See, we're connoisseurs of fast food. We enjoy a lot of variety in our lives.
Right.
I'll mention Raising Cane's off the bat.
Yeah, right, that's fine.
I'm gonna cast my hat in the ring for Culver's. I will defend Arby's to the day I die.
I mean, I gotta give it to Taco Bell. Unfortunately, they just have so many options, and they got something for everybody there. Second runner-up, unfortunately for me, is Jack in the Box. I know Jack in the Box is divisive. I know a lot of people don't like it. I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying I love it.
I gotta agree with you, Raising Cane's all the time. If I could eat Raising Cane's for the rest of my life, I would do it. This is my dad, everybody. We're doing an interview.
Feature from my father.
Do you need something? Okay.
I'm just coming down to say good luck, and we're all counting on you.
Thank you, Dad. My dad, everybody. Favorite horror movie? I'm gonna say it fluctuates. I love The Nun. I really liked it because I was like, this is gonna be the worst movie I've ever seen, and it was awesome. It was not the worst movie, so I had low expectations. Maybe if I had high expectations, I wouldn't have liked it so much. But I am a really big fan of Weapons, the movie that just came out this year. Zach Cregger, unbelievable. The George Harrison needle drop is an all-timer for the ages.
In the similar Kreger verse, I gotta go with Barbarian.
I'm unfortunately not much of a horror movie guy. Did just see Nope though. That was really good. I was really late to that one. It's not considered a horror movie. It's just like a spooky, like animated film for Halloween times. But Monster House, gotta give it to Monster House. Love Monster House.
Oh, so it's a girl house.
And that must be the uvula. So it's a girl house. What?
John Carpenter's The Thing from 1982. Ridley Scott's Alien from 79. This guy had a battle jacket at the Mansfield show, and his back patch was The Thing poster, and he said my brother hand painted it.
Last text you sent. The last text I sent was to you, Mav, and it says, "I'm coming to get you."
Very threatening aura for the Halloween times. Mine was just a react to Hannah texting the group chat saying, formally requesting everyone removes the shit from their pants pockets for this show.
Mine was kind of a certain person working the show was over an hour late, and I was telling our agent, and I wrote, "No cable has been run, obviously."
Mine's not as funny as anybody else's. I was just telling my partner that we wrapped up soundcheck and to enjoy her rest before she came to the show.
Okay, I have to describe myself in 3 words. Tall, nervous, allergies.
Tall, nervous, bald.
Cool, legend, goat.
Tall, shameless, loud.
Would you rather be a werewolf, vampire, or a witch? I feel like a werewolf or a vampire is probably going to run around like hurting people. A witch probably would just chill and like make potions and cast spells and like wear long robes, and I can get down with that. So.
For the same reasons, yeah, which you just get to like hang out and like do magic and stuff. And cackle with your cauldron.
Just for the sake of parody, not parody. I used to work at the Universal Halloween Horror Nights in Studio City, Los Angeles, and I was a Wolfman in the Wolfman vs. Frankenstein maze in 2019. Thank you, Agva. It was great. So yeah, I'll go werewolf to represent my heritage.
I'll be witch too. That sounds chill. This is very sweet. Favorite Halloween memory. I do have a favorite one. Okay, this is gonna be an honorable mention. I had my first kiss on Halloween. It was my first kiss on Halloween. It was 2008. So what was I dressed as?
John McCain.
No, not nearly as scary. The Dark Knight came out that year, so I was dressed as the Joker. I was in 8th grade. This girl I've been crushing on since like 4th grade was dressed as like a cat, and we had our first kiss at a Halloween party after trick-or-treating, and the song that was playing was Kryptonite by 3 Doors Down. Followed immediately by I Write Sins Not Tragedies by Panic at the Disco. And it was the most 2008 moment of all time. My favorite Halloween memory for sure was my dad built me the Ghostbusters like energy pack thing that they use with like a cardboard box and spray paint, duct tape, and a vacuum cleaner hose. And I felt like the coolest kid in the world. He like handmade this like costume for me when I was like 6 or 7. That was the coolest thing. I every Halloween I think about that. That was cool. And I think about my first kiss to 3 Doors Down Kryptonite.
Let's see. I won the church youth group Halloween contest as going as the Slap Chop guy. Slap Chop guy. You guys know the Slap Chop guy? Look up the Slap Chop guy. The infomercial with the thing that cuts your vegetables. He went to jail for prostitution and soliciting. But that was before this. And then the other one that came to mind, I don't know why it's a favorite, but there's one Halloween where my brother was going as the Phantom of the Opera, and he just completely tripped and ate shit on the sidewalk, and it was really funny.
I'd say for me, it was we'd always go to this same sort of neighborhood and walk around and do our thing for our trick-or-treating and shit. And me and my buddies were all kind of getting a little exhausted walking around. And my mom pulled the car around, and we all like sat on the hood of the car, and she like drove us around the like suburban residential neighborhood while we were just sitting on the car. Yeah, it was great. That's why it was awesome. I was like, this is sick. This is fucking cool. Yeah, so that was a pretty good one.
My memory's not so great, but I remember there was a years ago where we were in a previous band, and you had a Gumby costume and I was Pokey, and we played a show in costume, if I'm not mistaken. Also, last Halloween, I was on my first tour ever with you guys. Yeah, and we were playing in Raleigh, North Carolina. It was a good show, and we were all in costume. And Casey had a broken leg. It was awesome.
I wore the same Gumby costume at that Halloween show as I did in high school when we were Gumby and Pokey. And you see out of the eyes, so I sang out of the eye. So it was just Gumby going like, it was hilarious.
This is the lightning round. Last vinyl you bought. Not the last one I bought, but last night in Mansfield, Ohio, we were gifted a great vinyl. It's called Saved by the Touch out of Mansfield, Ohio. Check out the mothership, greatest venue in the heartland. And Bird's Cage, I forget the name of that one, but The Touch, Saved by the Touch was great.
But I didn't need to answer this question, but the last vinyl I bought was 2 weeks ago. I was on my honeymoon in England, and I bought an original 1967 mono pressing of the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band with all the original inserts and everything, and the vinyl was immaculate. And yes, it was expensive, but it was not nearly as expensive as it would have been to get in the US because the UK pressings were superior. That was unbelievable. I cannot believe I got that. Yay. Oh, and I also got Tina Turner's album. It was called Acid Queen. Yeah.
Mine said, "What is your favorite Halloween candy?" And if I was in my youth, I would answer either Warheads or Reese's anything. But I gotta give it in my adult years. I gotta give it to candy corn.
Candy corn.
Candy corn's kind of gas. Candy corn's kind of gas. Kit Kats. Kit Kats. No, fucking Almond Joy.
Candy corn is fine. I'll back you up on that. Almond Joys are gas, so fuck you. And Mounds are great too. Sorry. This one says coffee or tea. Capital C, coffee. Thank you.
I feel like I have to answer this one as well. Was coffee. Got a stomach ulcer. Wrote the song about coffee before the stomach ulcer, and now I am a tea guy. Sorry.
Best horror movie theme song, Ghostbusters.
How long have you been playing your instrument? I believe I started in actually in 6th grade, beginning band. Yeah, and pep band, playing for the terrible basketball team is great.
If I was on death row, what would I choose as my last meal? Oh my god. Oh my god. If I can, if I was gonna say, well, if it's like a meal, I'm gonna say that I'm allowed to go to an establishment to eat this meal. It would be a revolving sushi bar with my fiance before I die. That would be pretty good. What?
One says one thing off of your bucket list. First thing that came to mind was I want to see Aurora Borealis in the flesh.
Favorite band, Rush. I'm literally wearing a t-shirt right now, Rush, and they just reunited. They're going on tour, and I could not afford the tickets, so that's why we have credit cards, and that's why we have credit card debt. My brother.
San Metro. Ooh, what's that burger he's got? What is that? Wow. And my question is favorite food, and I don't know if it's if we're going generic, I feel like I could eat pizza every day. So I'll rep my Little Caesars. Did 2 tours of duty back in high school.
Advice for my younger self. I would just say stop fucking worrying about shit, man. Just chill, relax, and have a good time.
All right, this one says Freddy, Michael, or Jason, and I think the only one of those movies I've seen is Halloween with Michael Myers as the guy. I love John Carpenter. Also, his scores are great. His synthesizer work is fucking stellar for the time, especially. Very spooky, good stuff. John Carpenter rules. Thank you.
Countryside or city? Depending on when I'm in the city, I want to be in the country, and when I'm in the country, I'm like, I get cabin fever, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get back into the city right now. I have to go do something important. And then I'm doing the important thing, and I'm like, I'm so tired and exhausted. I want to go back to the country and relax. So I'm never satisfied.
Favorite instrument? The drums.
Why? It's a toss-up for guitar or bass. I know I play both of those, so that's not a surprise. I love guitar, but bass is so fucking fun to play, man.
Guitar or drums for me, because drums are in every style of music ever across the globe, and guitars can sound like whatever you want them to, which is sick.
Drums for sure. I love the drums so much. I don't go on YouTube and go watching guitar playing or watching bass playing, but you can go on and find an incredible fucking just all-around great technical drummer. Just watch them play for hours, and you're just like,
We finished the MAVs FISHBOWL. Thank you. Happy Halloween.
I'm Alan.
I'm Casey.
I'm Emerson.
And I'm Alex.